Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Broken Sand Dollars. Double D and Katie here with you for number 14. Shout out to all the listeners hanging in there with us, loving all the comments. Sorry I didn't put one out yesterday, but my brain just was not working. Sometimes life happens. Remember to send everything to brokensanddollars22@gmail.com. And also like to give a shout out, because I haven't done it for a while, to my East Coast connection, GDBNR. You know who you are. Happy holidays, and hope I get to see you soon here. That'd be awesome. I missed last time. That was fun when they were down.
That was nice. They came down for the 4th, and it was a good time.
Yep, good time. Also like to give another shout out to...
Down or over?
Oh my gosh. Over.
Yeah.
Over and
I
up.
feel like we're maybe...
Over and up a touch?
Maybe. So maybe it's down a little.
I
don't
think
know. I was just thinking about the logistics of, I'm not sure.
I don't think they think Washington's a state over there.
No, you say Washington, and they all automatically probably think Washington, D.C.
Yeah. I'm not trying to say they're stupid, but no, I'm just kidding. Want to keep all the listeners.
Right. Where's the baby state over here?
Yeah, we're tucked away. But we're awesome. We should be our own little state, our own little country.
Well, no, we are our own state, but...
I was going to say it another way, but that one slipped out first and I couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to give another shout out to, she has a birthday coming up here pretty soon.
I do.
Yeah?
Big 4-4.
Woo! See, I wasn't going to say it. No, it's just proper that way.
Right.
Yeah.
I ever earned all, the stress lines and the
Wow.
gray hair.
You're getting so old.
I know. Pretty
Holy
soon I'm
smokes.
going to be almost as old as you.
Well, yeah, but now you're in your mid-40s. You've left the earlies.
Yes.
Wow. Thinking about it just real quick in my head. I knew you in your early 30s.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Mm.
That time just flew by.
It did fly by.
Wow.
I can barely even remember being in my early 30s.
Nope. I know. I have reasons, though.
Yeah. Just flash. Poof.
I think we all do for some reason.
Maybe.
Well, I can remember blips.
I feel like 44 will be good, though.
Yeah.
2023 is my year.
Right on.
I've decided.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on. Power to you. You go, girl. All that wacky 80s stuff.
Wacky 80s stuff.
Oh, no, that's just
I
what's
don't
going
think
off
You
in my
Go
head.
Girl is from the 80s.
No?
No, I don't think so.
90s?
I don't know. Actually, I have no idea.
Was that? That's 90s.
I feel like that's after the 80s, yeah.
Okay.
You think everything happened in the 80s. Everything started there.
Those were some good times. And there's some great rock and roll. Some music was happening.
Some music was definitely happening.
Music was happening, yes. And some awful, awful movies were happening back in that time.
Yeah, that's true.
We were talking about it recently, and we came up with 3 of our worst that we've actually seen. And
Mine are actually more than 3 movies. Technically, it's a movie and 2 groups of movies.
Okay, I'm interested. What's your first one?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That is a horrifically bad movie.
It is the movie I think of when I wish I could have not watched it. That pops into my head. I wish
You will never get that lifetime back.
This was so terrible.
Oof, yeah, that was...
Now you go.
See, the first one that instantly popped into my mind, that the only one I've walked out of a theater in, is Gravity.
Now you said we had to have actually watched the movie.
I watched part of it, and it was so awful I left.
Right.
I mean, I didn't catch the whole thing, and I still haven't watched the whole thing.
Why did you leave?
Oh, Sandra Bullock's astronaut acting was horrific. It was no good. The moments when you'd think stuff should be panicking, moving quick, she's having flashbacks of George Clooney. Yeah, it's no spoiler alert because it sucked. At least that's what I
Who
think.
doesn't want to have flashbacks of George Clooney?
Yeah, I mean in the movie though.
Not now, but like then.
Oh, which George Clooney would you have flashbacks of?
A younger version.
ER?
Probably a little bit like towards the end of ER.
About From Dusk Till Dawn.
I can't even remember that movie.
Him and Tarantino fighting
I
off
know
vampires.
I've seen it, but that probably makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got off. Because now we're talking about good movies.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, what was your next one?
It's any of those most of those spoof movies, like epic movie, disaster movie. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where they make fun of all the other movies in really terrible ways. Like all the disaster movies or all the scary movies. Like all of those. Like
The only one I'm picturing right now is that one on Netflix, Don't Look Up, which is a spoof of everything today going on.
that's nothing like.
No? I was close.
No. I know you've seen the Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3.
Oh, yeah, of all the Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason.
Not scary. No,
Halloween.
the movie is called Scary Movie. They're comedies.
Oh, see, okay.
Now
This
you know.
is where I'm showing a higher intelligence. Because, yeah, now I'm thinking I should have got that right off the bat.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking
The
about?
mask, the face.
Don't look up. No, that wasn't the same. Like,
No? Which one am I thinking now?
No, you were, Scary
okay.
Movie. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Because earlier you're saying movies that confused me.
I was confusing myself
Okay.
pretty good.
Like, so when I say epic movie, it's like all the big blockbusters, but it makes fun of epic movies. Like, that's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Disaster movie. All of those. Disaster movie was a disaster.
Yeah, because they all played on the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Man, we kept making money. I mean, look at
Like
Fast
they
and
do. And I'm
Furious.
sure lots of people like them, but I'm like, they're terrible. Like, I don't know.
How many Fast and Furious can they make?
That doesn't make them terrible, like the worst movies.
I think after...
I think a decent amount of the Fast and Furious movies were good.
I was confused.
Or good enough not to make the worst movies ever list.
Number 4 really confused me.
You can't expect me to know which numbers are which.
That was the one with the kid in Tokyo. The driving scene. The one guy was supposedly died in the car wreck, but then in like 2 movies more down the road, he's alive again. I don't think they really explained that.
I don't know that I've seen all of them to know if they explained it or not.
Me either. I've only seen a couple.
Okay. Okay, your next one.
Oh, my next one. Where did I write that down? Oh, the original Blob.
I feel like I have seen that one, and you're right, it's terrible.
It's terrible, and that's a really oldie. 1958, Steve McQueen. Even the big actors back then made shitty movies every now and then.
No.
But it was an alien blob that, I mean, pretty much whatever it touched, it engulfed or devoured or whatever it
Right.
was. And people couldn't get away from it fast enough. Yeah, no, that's, and they tried bringing it back in the 80s. Okay, so that made the 80s awful there, but but no, okay, yeah, no, people should never see that one. It should be thrown away. Bad movie. Bad movie. Your next one.
Basically any Lifetime Christmas movie, Lifetime Channel Christmas movie.
There are so many of them. So many of
They're
them.
all the same.
I think the last one I watched, it was with the Dukes of Hazzard.
The Dukes of Hazzard
Their
on
cast
Lifetime.
a long time ago doing a Christmas movie or show?
Lifetime, you probably aren't familiar with it. It's like this women's TV channel.
Is that one where it's
Where
a
they play
women's TV channel, but all the women are getting beat up?
what?
No, I'm thinking of a different one.
They just play like chick movies that are simple. They're like hour and a half long, weird, happy ending soap operas. I don't know how to explain them. They can get you sucked in, don't get me wrong, but they're not good.
The video version of Harlequin Romance.
Right, but less sexy. Like
Oh.
way less sexy. More like feel good, wholesome.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
No.
Not that it's bad to be feel good, wholesome, but they're just all the same. Anyway.
Yeah.
Any of those. It's really hard to choose the three worst movies because there's a lot of terrible, terrible movies.
There are a lot. My final one is Caddyshack 2.
Specifically Caddyshack.
Specifically Caddyshack 2.
What made it so terrible?
The older comedian they used in it, Jackie Mason, I do believe. He sucked. He's horrible as an old comedian. They didn't have Rodney Dangerfield in it. Small cameo by Chevy Chase, a little bit of Dan Aykroyd. But it was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was so iconic and awesome. And to follow it up with a horrendous turd.
It's always a bad sign when the second movie isn't using mostly the same actors as their main as the stars.
Oh yeah, barely any of them.
If the sequel is only giving the stars cameos, that's a bad sign. It's even worse if the stars aren't in it at all.
Yeah. No, most of them are gone.
Yeah, see.
Awful.
I would say the sequels that don't have the original cast completely, those could mostly make the list, a lot of them.
Yeah. And now that we're thinking of grouping the movies, the ones that's popping into my head is Halloween. How many times?
They never really explained why he would be able to come back, because he's supposed to be just a human, right?
Yeah. But hasn't he pretty much been put through a meat grinder?
That's what I'm
caught
saying.
on fire, hit by a car.
So I guess I'm wondering, when did he become inhuman? Although
I haven't watched the last two.
I was gonna say I haven't watched the last one.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, or maybe not because I haven't watched it, but I feel like I heard that it kind of explains that, like maybe she is manifesting that whole thing. That could just be in my head, but I feel like I heard that somewhere.
Nice. Hey, the manifestation.
And that's why, like,
manifestation of evil.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah. That's why Freddy Krueger was the most realistic one to me.
Those were cool. I liked Freddy.
Right. Because, I mean, it's in your mind. Your mind is crazy capable of doing anything. So that seemed more likely to me than an unkillable human being.
Have you ever followed the red ball in your dream, or found something in your dreams you could repeatedly follow?
No.
Me either.
What? No.
Maybe I was thinking of The Shining.
Oh.
Which is another great movie.
Yeah, not a bad movie though.
Not a bad movie. No. Did you ever see the newer version of it?
No.
Stephen King's.
The Shining?
Yeah, but it was.
But
okay.
newer.
Well, okay. I'm gonna have to do my own research on that one and come back to you on that.
Okay.
New Year's is coming up pretty soon. Great segue there.
Well, it was until you drew attention to it.
Well, yeah, true. I just wanted to show people that I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But New Year's is coming up.
It is coming up. I'm thinking about working on a resolution that I've done once before.
Successfully?
Yep. 1 full year without any energy drinks.
I think that'd be good for you.
It was pretty good. I did it for 1 year, and then on the 366th day, went out and bottle of Red Bull.
And you've been slamming energy drinks every day ever since.
Yeah, that's what kind of why I feel I should take a break again. I'm a little addicted to the Bang energy drinks. They're not a sponsor, but they should be because I love them. I love you.
Yeah, a lot actually. It's ridiculous. I look terrible. I go in and I'm just stocking up on all the Bang energy drinks. I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna just make multiple trips to the counter at the mini mart. It's like she has a problem.
See, that's how
I don't drink these. They're like, you don't? Sure, yeah.
Sure you don't. And that's how it doesn't bother me. But
Yeah.
the supplies are running out.
We'll see if they're coming back. Maybe.
I sure hope so.
I have a few ideas for a New Year's resolution.
Oh yeah, you don't have to put it out yet, but if you want.
Well, some of them are more about like doing things like learning Spanish, so practicing Spanish every day for a minimum of 30 minutes.
That's a pretty good one.
I want to aim for an hour, but I'm like, I don't know, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. That's one. What was the other one I was thinking? Oh, yeah, there's ones that I probably won't do that I think about doing. Like, maybe I'll quit drinking for a year. And like, ooh.
Like water?
No, like liquor.
Oh, wow.
Carrie's like, I could give up water for a year.
Yeah, the liquor part, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's like, part of me is like, really there's only benefits. But the other part of me is like, who needs those benefits all the way?
And do you know how hard it is to fall asleep sober?
I do.
It's tough. I gotta have a little kick in me at the end of the night. Well, maybe not always alcohol.
I think melatonin.
I did like the melatonin gummies.
They help.
I'd eat like 3 or 4 of those. That helped pretty good. Maybe a Tylenol PM or 2. A joint. A shot. No.
He's like, no, but yes.
Yeah, just stack
I
them up.
definitely, I don't need to stack as much. But yeah, just trying to like lay down and go to sleep.
That's so difficult. I always have my TV going. It's pretty much going in my room almost 24 hours a day.
Did you know that there are people that just lay down and fall asleep?
I am jealous of those people.
Oh my god! I'm like, that's a real thing.
I can't remember. No, I can't think back to when I've been able to do that.
I have a couple kids that can do that, but
how?
not me. I don't know. Like, they just
I
do
don't
it.
think they would even have more energy and not be able to.
Well, it's it. Like their body goes, and it's like, okay, rest. That's what I want. Like, off, like a switch.
Maybe that's what it is for me, though. Since I'm getting older, I don't want to miss out.
I've also actually read that using alcohol and marijuana to go to sleep is why you can't go to sleep.
Probably.
When you had to stop smoking in the hospitals or whatever, did you eventually just start falling asleep?
No.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I would have insomniac moments of even when they were giving me sleep aids. I just couldn't sleep.
I feel like even when I have been sober, like all the way, like for long periods of time, yeah, no, I don't remember.
My dreams would come back strong.
See, oh yeah, dreams. Because I have a lot of dreams right now. It's like, whoa.
I'm getting some
of them are intense
here and there, but
yeah, but
I would like to have some intense dreams again for a little while.
I think I do, but then the dreams start to come back, and I'm like, oh. Like, most of them are okay, but like I dreamt about a tsunami last week. And it wasn't just a tsunami, it was all the people knowing the tsunami was coming, and, I don't see anybody die, and I didn't die. Like, it's just the impending doom of it, and then you see it coming, and it's flooding things. And
yeah, it's not a good anticipation. Wow.
And then...
That's intense.
Gosh, I had one before that too, but I can't remember exactly what it was now.
No, but I was watching on Dudesy. As you know, I'm a pod. So I was watching on Dudesy. They were talking about dreams, and Dudesy, whoops, sorry about that. Dudesy had them watch a video every night before they went to sleep. And then when they woke up, document their dreams. They said the first couple of nights, wasn't much. But then the dreams started coming in pretty intense from watching that video.
The same video every
The
night?
same video every night.
Did they say what the video was?
I'll have to go back and watch because I think they did.
Oh, we should try that.
Give that a try. See.
That can be an assignment.
Oh, that could be interesting. I might have to record myself sleeping. See if I scream or something.
I'll look up that episode and watch it together. I do that, like, I never remember those dreams, but I wake up screaming occasionally, like, not very often, and, like, breathing heavy, sweaty, but I don't know why. Like, I know that I scare people.
Yeah.
Like,
right. Yeah, they just start punching someone next to you.
Are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you're screaming, yeah. I realized, like, my screaming woke me up. But I don't know why I was screaming.
I still twitch and move around in bed more than I think I should.
I don't know. I don't really keep very good track of my sleep habits.
Nah, I wake up at night, smoke a joint, watch TV, try to get back to sleep.
I don't do that anymore.
No?
I do wake up in the middle of the night. Sometimes I get up and do some stuff, but I guess I don't watch TV or smoke a joint because I feel like that would just keep me up. Sometimes I walk around in circles. Sometimes I get a snack. Sometimes I wake up because my stomach is growling.
Yes, I do love my midnight snacks.
So unhealthy.
It is, and I'm so unhealthy and love them that I keep a mini fridge next to my bed. Yes, people, you're right.
I'm pretty sure you're not the only person that keeps a mini fridge next to your bed.
Oh man, if there's people out there who do, send it to brokensanddollars22@gmail.com. Let me know what you got in there. I got some hard-boiled eggs, some cheese, 2 energy drinks, one of those meat and cheese roll-up packs.
I don't have a mini fridge by my bed.
I finished my Tyranny tuna packs. I need to put some more back there.
Well,
those are a great snack. Those are really good.
I don't know how we got to your mini fridge from New Year's Eve.
Random thinking. It happens. I'm looking at the board thinking Christmas traditions. You got any from your fam? Growing up?
Not so much
ones?
anymore. We probably need to start establishing some new traditions. You know, life and family has changed a lot over the years. When I was little, you know, we get pajamas on Christmas Eve so you can wear them to bed. Like, you get to open one present and that's it.
Yep, and it was always pajamas.
There was a period where we did clam chowder every year for Christmas Eve. So,
Nice.
Northwest style. I'd kind of like to do that, clam chowder and like salmon bite appetizers or something.
Nice. My family was always chili on Christmas Eve. Dad would make a couple of batches, one spicy, one not spicy, like every Christmas Eve. There's been only a few years of my life that I haven't had it on Christmas Eve. Yep. And this Christmas Eve's going to be no different. Got some family coming over and hooking up homemade chili. It's gonna have venison.
Venison chili, which is very Pacific Northwest too.
Yep. Oh yeah, I haven't had venison in a while. Looking forward to that. Some cornbread muffins.
Chili and cornbread. I like chili on a lot of things. I am a chili lover.
Yep, I had chili and hot dogs for dinner tonight. It's one of my favorite meals.
Yeah, chili and hot dogs, chili cheese burritos, chili and baked potatoes, chili refritos, just chili and cornbread.
But I will say,
Chili Mac.
her chili and hot dogs is way better than mine. She takes the time to cook up the hot dogs in the frying pan, and I just throw mine in the microwave and nuke them and stir together.
Well, you take
Throw a
my-
little cheese on top.
Yeah. I'm like, nope, it's gotta be broiled or fried in a pan, or I don't want it. Not hot dogs.
And there is a huge flavor difference.
I'm shocked. I didn't realize that people boiled hot dogs until I was like well into my adult years, and I saw someone do it, and I was like confused. They're like, "How do you cook hot dogs?" And I told them I broil them in the oven or I fry them in a pan. And they're like, "No." And then I ate a boiled hot dog. No, absolutely not. This is not the way they're supposed to be cooked. That is gross.
I have a family member who will still eat them raw out of the package.
Oh, yuck. I can handle them when
Yeah.
they're like steamed. It's boiling is, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you take something kind of mushy and make it more mushy? I don't understand. No.
Hot dogs.
What would be, I don't know, I'd like to instill some sort of Christmas tradition. What I want to get away from, presents.
When we were really young, I remember since there was 5 of us, Mom and Dad would have us draw a name out of a bag, and they would help us get a present for them, but then we also had to make a present for
Well,
them.
that's a cool idea.
And I was young, all my stuff was crappy. And the one that
They're like,
pops...
God, I hope Darian doesn't draw my name.
Yep. Oh yeah,
No.
they weren't getting much then. My favorite one I got from my brother Eric. It was a last minute. He took a soap dish, poked a hole in it, put a toothpick through it, and called it a boat.
Well, you know,
Yeah. That one
it's
always...
not the worst boat I've ever seen.
No, I still crack up thinking about that. That's awesome. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really done much for last few years. Too much, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get pretty overwhelming. I just need to back off them a little bit.
Well, you got the kids and stuff, so yeehaw.
Mm-hmm.
Man, but there are some cool new toys out there.
There are some interesting toys.
Yeah, we didn't have any of that cool stuff.
What kind of toys are you thinking of?
I seen the new iPad.
It's not a toy. It's an iPad. Of course, it's cool.
Yeah, well, that's where I went.
Right.
No, all the new electronics, how you can do video games with those VR where you're in there swinging this. Yeah, that stuff looks amazing. I still need to figure out how I can use that.
It was interesting. I felt like I was gonna fall down. Because when you did the training, you're like rock climbing or wall climbing. I don't know what you're doing, but when you fall, your equilibrium is off. Like it feels like, yeah. Or when you like step like over the edge or towards the edge of something and you lose your balance. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
And that I barely use it. So
I know it's cutting off all the visual, but does it also have a sound with it too?
it doesn't go over your ear, although I'm sure you can get a complete setup like that. But I do, yeah, there's sound. I just think it's close to your, maybe it was on your ear. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done it.
I'll have to try it one of these times, see if it makes me fall out of my chair.
That'd
I'll
be-
go on a roller coaster.
They have all sorts of cool, but most of it, yeah, most of the stuff they want is electronic games.
If you can watch movies like that, you just like a giant.
People do watch movies.
Wow.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Hi,
That was-
Doug.
Hi, Doug. You just saying hi. But, yeah, that threw me off. Wow.
Oh,
Okay, mermaids. So what do people think about that?
well. Okay.
Real or fake? I know we talked about that last week.
Right.
And I looked online and the website NOAA, National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration. the first thing they say is no aquatic humanoid
Aquatic
thing
humanoids.
has ever lived. But then they go into some of the myths about it. The ancient Greek poet Homer
Mm-hmm.
in the Odyssey wrote something about it. The Asians, oh no, I said that wrong. The East thought they were the wives of sea dragons that would talk to the emperors, relay the messages.
I don't think, there's part of it that I think people are missing when they say that you don't see these things, right? Because when you take the Little Mermaid, they talk about it, how they don't let the humans see them because humans are barbarians. And that makes sense, especially back in that day. Like, they're all about conquering. So I imagine if they saw these creatures, they probably weren't kind to them, which would encourage the other creatures not to come out. And since we don't know shit about the ocean,
No, we do not.
They could be down there. Just
they
staying the
could.
hell away from us.
They could. And it was proven in Aquaman, I think, how big the civilizations can be down there.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch Aquaman.
What? Oh my gosh, that might have to be an assignment down the road.
Well, if you knew how many of those movies I haven't seen.
Okay.
Dude, I watched all
We
the
won't talk
ones
about
for
that.
you, the group ones where they're all working together.
Oh, the Avenger ones?
The Avenger ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I shouldn't say anything because I still haven't watched Lord of the Rings or any of the new Star Wars stuff.
Well, okay, I haven't watched all the new Star Wars stuff, but Lord of the Rings. I don't even know how you.
Isn't that like a 10-hour sit down if you watch the whole things?
Yeah, I didn't do it like that.
Oh.
I just watched one at a time.
No, I'm gonna binge.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna binge, watch the whole thing.
Harry Potter movies, although they get better as they go on.
I think I've only seen the first 3.
Those are not the 3 to see. Although I think it was one of them, 5 maybe, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
Well, I gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. But 7 is in 2 parts, I think, so.
I didn't even know there were that
I
many.
don't even know. For sure, I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Wow.
But there's a lot for all the books. The books are excellent.
Hmm?
Although I think we're supposed to, like, what's it called when we don't like people anymore because they said something racist or rude? Canceled.
Oh, cancel culture.
Yeah, so I think we're supposed to be canceling the writer of those books.
Oh, J.K.
Rowling.
Would she say something bad about people?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was though.
Wow. Well, if she did, look it up and make your own decision.
Right.
Yep. Because I didn't hear anything, so I think she's
But the Harry Potter
fantastic.
stories were still good.
Yeah. I'd have to listen to them on audio because I'm not much of a reader.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you they got a good voice doing it.
I can't remember. I don't know if there's different voices or if it's always the same. But one of my daughters, well, actually, a couple of my daughters listened to those when they went to bed at night when they were young.
Wow. That'd be pretty good.
Never understood that because then you fall asleep and you have to figure out where you left off.
I have a hard enough time doing that with the shows I watch on HBO Max. I fall asleep to season 2, part 3, and wake up to season 4, part 1. Like, holy smokes, how long was I asleep? That would be like a half a day there, so.
How do they get here from mermaids?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, Aquaman in the movies, again.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking how they were the wives of sea dragons.
Right. And I said they could be hiding under the sea.
Yep.
And we have the International Mermaid Museum just across the water here, just across the bay in Westport.
I think we
planned a trip for there.
But it never happened.
But then we decided not to go.
No. But next time, we're there, and we'll report on it.
The Mermaid Festival. We'll have to figure out when that is.
Some of the pictures
But it's
online are pretty cool.
It's at the Westport Winery, which is a cool place to go visit anyway.
Wine. I try some wine.
I'm like, do you even drink wine?
No, not really. But hey, you know, you can
I
make
I like wine.
I'd tear it up. I'll do the.
I had a wine dinner tonight.
I'll sniff, swirl, spit.
Yeah.
No, I'll swallow it. Yeah.
Not wine for dinner, but my friend and she and I had wine and cheese.
A
And
charcuterie
flatbread.
board.
We did not have a charcuterie board. We thought about it, but no, we just had. It was good.
What kind of cheese? Because you know I love
Garlic.
cheese.
So it was like a garlic cream cheesecake.
Wow.
Garlic cheesecake. So savory cheesecake.
Nice.
I'm gluten free, so I couldn't eat the crostinis. But I got gluten free flatbread and sliced apples. I ate it with that.
Awesome.
And then, yeah, it was delicious.
See, now I just want to eat some cheese.
Well,
I love cheese.
you do. You shouldn't eat that much of it, though.
No.
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 You're not supposed to eat much dairy.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't eat them like a candy bar.
That's another New Year's resolution I thought about.
Cheese?
Being vegan. I know. That one's hard. It's like, maybe I should just give up bacon. Try to start simple, right?
That
Give up one
starts
thing.
simple.
But
That's
I
like
just-
cutting off a finger.
I feel like if... Yeah.
Bacon? Oh my gosh. Can I still have bacon?
You don't want vegan bacon?
No. I mean,
And-
I would try it once.
Basically, the fact that I'm surrounded by people that are going to be not being vegan, I know that I probably won't pick that one because I would need at least a support person.
Do not find that person. Do not. If you're out there, do
Don't-
not
Do
help
not
me with that.
email brokensandollars22 at gmail.com.
No, do not. No, because I need bacon. I just had a ham steak yesterday.
And I actually really love meat too, so
That was good.
I just, maybe I should not go all the way vegan. Maybe I should just give up dairy,
Okay.
which isn't about being
Oh
vegan at
wait,
all.
that's a lot of cheese. You gotta give it.
I mean,
There's
I want a
some-
mostly vegetable diet.
Oh, just do a lot of cool salads.
Yeah.
Could you still have like crab on it? Scallops?
See, maybe it'd be better to go like pescatarian, which where you eat
What's
seafood
that?
still, but you don't eat, you only basically seafood.
Mhm.
I mean, not only seafood, but it's the only meat you consume.
It's really good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, depends on
Sounds
what country.
expensive though.
It probably would be. But get yourself a
Except I'm just
fishing
throwing
pole.
it out there as a possibility.
I know you can catch a sea bass out by the jetty if you do it by yourself.
Okay.
Reeling it. Yeah, that's
I do not see myself fishing for bass off the jetty.
Man, you're just throwing things out there.
It's very helpful.
No, I wouldn't do it either. I'm just thinking some Chilean or some sole. I haven't had sole in a while. That's good stuff. I'm more of a whitefish person.
Yeah. Swordfish.
I don't know if I had swordfish.
You probably like it because it's like really firm.
Mhm.
I've had it a few times, but I love salmon, tuna, nice rare seared tuna.
I've been eating a lot more tuna lately. I like tuna. Yeah. The casseroles and stuff. Or those packs. I just eat straight out of those packs.
Right, but not the pan seared raw stuff.
Well, I don't think I've really tried it all that much. I know one time a while back you made some Hawaiian fish. That was pretty good. And I think it was just seared.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't bad.
Okay.
It has a pretty good flavor to it. It didn't taste like I thought like a raw meat was going to taste, which is
Right.
kind of hard to describe.
I don't know what you thought it would taste like.
I don't know.
Well, it probably depends on if it's how good it is.
Yeah.
Now that we've gotten off subject again, our time is
Time is running out.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, actually, we killed a lot of time with a lot of nonsense.
We did.
That's pretty good.
It's an accomplishment.
Oh, and there was even more nonsense, I think.
Oh.
Nah, we'll look at it later.
Share
Thanks,
that
Ed,
nonsense later.
No. Okay, so, do we have an assignment for next week?
No, we were gonna. Those magic cards are supposed to be here this week.
Oh, yeah.
We were gonna build decks and maybe think if we could talk about some magic stuff.
Find a tournament somewhere to go to or somewhere to play a couple matches, see how we do.
Yeah, maybe continue to narrow down what our New Year's resolutions might be.
Oh, yeah. We got a little bit more time to think about that.
And are we like? I might not do one.
I have done that before.
I might do a few. I think maybe 3 is a magic number.
3 resolutions?
Yeah.
That's a bunch.
Well, they don't all have to be giant. Some of them can be very small.
Yeah. Man, 3 though, I don't know.
Like when we once, making sure to drink 8 glasses of water every day.
Oh, see, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now I get
So maybe some tiers of resolutions.
Yeah, I get about 1 liter of water a day, and I think I need
It's
more.
not enough, yeah.
No. But I also get 1 liter of soda,
That doesn't make it better.
1 energy drink.
It's diuretics.
But you want to know what they're all made with? Water.
I don't think that's no. I'm gonna say that's not how that works.
No?
No.
Oh,
I mean, it might keep you from being all the way dehydrated, but I don't think you're getting the benefits of drinking water. It's more about flushing out your system from a lot of the stuff that's in those things.
so when your pee's a dark orange, that's not good?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I may have to drink more water.
If it's ever dark orange or fluorescent, that's usually a bad sign.
Nice.
I guess if you're taking detox things, those usually make it fluorescent.
I
But
know we gotta get in before we sign off.
what?
It's a good luck, Bill. That's always nice.
Yeah.
That's a good ringtone. Nice
Right.
tone.
Why is it the good luck bell?
I was given as a housewarming present when I got this house. And I always just figured it's kind of a good luck bell.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. When I'm near it and the Seahawks score a touchdown, I try to ring it.
This is old.
But it's at least, I've had it for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's brassy. The top over here has some of that green on it. I don't know if that means brass.
We can clean it up one of these days.
No, they
Not like shine it.
antiques say
Like
you're not
dust it.
supposed to- oh,
Like
okay,
not
okay.
shine it. No. Dust it.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, anyway, yeah. We're gonna sign off.
have a good week.
Bye. Oh yeah, and a happy birthday coming up.
We already did that.
Why not? I just thought I'd say it one more time.
Okay.
Happy
Bye.
birthday. Bye.